My favorite things to do in life is drink coffee in a nice cafe and also to eat delicious food. Let's make some lunch. I have some leftover curry, so I'm going to have it with some frozen roti canai. I flip it over when it starts fluffing up a little bit and I check the underside to see if it's sufficiently browned. To make it more authentic, once it's slightly cool, you need to give it a clap. This is gonna be a bit weird, but I also have leftover kimbap. This is lunch for today. Roti canai is a staple in Malaysia, and it's kind of like a flatbread, which is like flaky, crispy. I'd say buttery, but they don't use butter. It's probably margarine. And oftentimes you would eat this roti canai with some curry. I think inflation's hit. You used to be able to get it for like 1 ringgit 20 cents, which is around 20p. It's probably increased, but it's cheap. It's one of the most affordable meals, and you usually have this in a place called a mamak, which is a coffee shop. Very casual setting, and people eat it either for breakfast, lunch, or even for a late night, midnight snack. As everyone knows, I'm still obsessed with kimbap, so It's such a nice day out today. I was actually just gonna stay at home, but since the weather is so good, I decided that I need to make the most of it. So I'm going to be heading to a cafe in Liverpool Street, and it's called Nagare. It's supposed to be like very cozy cafe with like Japanese vibes. So I'm so excited to head there, and I'll see you guys there. Hi, can I get a skinny latte, please? Thank you. For here? No, thank you. It's way smaller than I thought it would be. There's probably like around 8 seats there, but it was really nice and cozy, and it reminded me of the cafes a lot of Koreans and Japanese people go to. I think it's run by people from Hong Kong, and I just got a skinny latte and I sat in there for a bit, but because it was kind of small, I didn't want to sit for too long. So it's not one of those places where you can hang out for a long time or get some work done, because they have so little seats. It feels like you're taking away from their business. But yeah, it's actually really busy on a weekday because lots of people who work around here grab a takeaway, but I managed to get a seat, and I guess turnover is pretty quick because of how small the place is. Yeah, it was good. Would recommend. When I posted my video on 5 condiments that Malaysians use, I had a lot of questions on what kicap manis was, and this is basically a sweet soy sauce, and it's commonly used to season fried rice, fried noodles, and a lot of stir-fried dishes in Malaysia, Indonesia, and a lot of Southeast Asian countries. So today I'm just going to make a simple dish called Nasi Goreng, translated as fried rice. I froze this chili, and this is really spicy. It's a bird's eye chili. We're gonna add this into our fried rice. Commonly in nasi goreng, we always add a tomato and lettuce as garnish, so I'm just gonna cut this up. Kicap manis. I seasoned the nasi goreng with kicap manis, and that's about all I added. We'll see if there's enough flavor in the fried rice. There's sorts of different ways to make it. You can use whatever ingredients you have at home, but you should be using day-old rice. Let's give it a try. Sweet, savory, and I think it could have used a little bit more salt or soy sauce, but other than that, it's really good. Let me show you another secret ingredient that Malaysians always use, especially when having fried rice. This is the best pairing with fried rice or noodles to give it that extra kick. It is a crispy prawn chili oil, and it's so commonly used as something you add onto your dish after you finish cooking. It's made out of dried shrimp, chili, and oil, shallots, ginger, garlic. It's really savory, and what you do is you want to add it on top of your fried rice to give it an extra punch of flavor. That's so much better. There's a Monocle pop-up store and also a Monocle Cafe, and the cafe is a few doors down, so make sure you don't go to the wrong one like I did. Let's head in and grab a coffee. Hi, can I get a skinny latte please? For here? No, that's it. Thank you. I have a really strong craving for somewhat of a Mapo tofu aubergine dish, so I'm gonna make that for dinner today. I'm just gonna marinate the meat in a little bit of shaoxing and also soy sauce. I'm gonna use about 5 cloves, but you can definitely reduce this if you're not a big fan of garlic. For some reason, this pot is a lot smaller than I remember it to be, so I'm going to take out half the meat and just use half the ingredients so it all fits. This is definitely one of those dishes where you have to eat it with a lot of rice for it to taste even more delicious. Hot. It doesn't really taste like Mapo tofu because I didn't add Sichuan peppercorns, but overall the dish is really savory and it has everything you need. It has your protein from the minced pork, has your vegetables and tofu as well, and it's perfect with a bowl of rice. Skinny latte. We're having their piece and then one matcha latte piece. Would you like to go with the Chinese thing? What's the tasting notes of the... Oh, is it here? Can I just take it? Yeah, sure. Oh, can I get the George Street line actually? Thank you. Oh, that's it. I cooked up the rest of the aubergine mincemeat stir fry yesterday and I'm just gonna make some kimbap with it. I wanted a quicker meal this time, so I didn't fry the carrots, and it's a little bit more crunchy, and some people might not like that taste, but I don't mind it. I know I always eat kimbap, but it's literally my favorite thing, and whenever I have leftover rice and some sort of protein, I just add the protein into the kimbap, and this is like the perfect one. And the best way to eat the kimbap is with kimchi on top. It's so much. It's really good though.